Hi Virgo, welcome to your August reading. Welcome back if you've been here before. If this is your first time here, then welcome to the channel. This is Esotera Tarot. My name is Lydia and today I'm going to pull some cards for the month of August for Virgo. I set the intention for all of my readings for your Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. So if you don't see your story here today, check my other videos for your other placements. And if this reading resonates with you, please let me know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe, like and share this message with anyone who may benefit from hearing it. That being said, Virgo, we're just going to jump straight into your reading. And this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay, let's go, Virgo. Ooh. A bit keen there, Virgo, excuse me. Let's get some messages for Virgo, please. What's coming up for Virgo in August? And overall energy for Virgo for August, please. Okay, oh, we've got the World. You're putting something to an end. You're closing off a cycle. Maybe some of you are travelling. See, the World, it can mean an ending, but it can also mean a new beginning. Energetically, endings and beginnings are energetically very similar. When one door closes, another one opens. So that's kind of where you're at the moment, Virgo. You're moving from one world into another world. So I want to pull some cards for you straight away to get to the bottom of this and see, you know, where you've been and where it is you're going. This is going to be a bit of a crossroads month for you, Virgo, I think. It's like you're leaving an old life behind. Your eyes are set on the horizon, you want to see what's next, and knowing you want to do it as efficiently as possible. I'm a Virgo, so I can say that. And let's see what's coming in for you for August. Might be something quite unexpected if you're at crossroads energy, Virgo. Right, can we get some energy for Virgo, please? It's coming in for Virgo. Oh, we've got the Page of Cups. Okay, hearts opening. The Moon. You're in a transition period. The Moon's here. You don't know what's going on, Virgo, but that's fine. Oh, and the Devil. There's some fear ahead. Some fear ahead, or something distorted. See, the Devil. People are afraid of the Devil card. I'm not afraid of the Devil card because the Devil shows you where there's a problem incoming. So it may be someone from the past, which I won't be surprised of because we're in retrograde season. Sorry if you don't like sipping. I'm doing a late night recording tonight. It's Esotera after dark and I need my coffee. It could be fear of what you left behind because you've just come out of like page energy. So there's hope there from the past. There's optimism. The page signals something new, so I think there's hope here for a new beginning. You're very much aware that the stage that you're at is kind of unknown. Things might feel a little bit topsy-turvy is kind of what I'm getting. Unsure of which direction to go in. And then, again, this is a fear ahead, or maybe something that you were previously attached to coming back around. That could also be happening. Some of you. I'm curious about this page though. You know, we've got the Knight of Pentacles at the bottom of the card, the bottom of the deck, top of the deck we've got Temperance. So there's some time has passed, there's a new opportunity coming in, but we've got this kind of distorted energy ahead. So let's start clarifying and we can get to the bottom of this. Show me that Page of Cups. I want to see what was going on in the recent past there for you, Virgo. What was going on in the recent past? Page of Cups, please. Can you show me the Page of Cups for Virgo's recent past, please, for the Page of Cups? The World again. Okay. And the Seven of Wands. You've had to be very selective on what you bring through to the new, this new beginning with you. So this is representing a brand new beginning, which you started in the recent past. So I think you're already on the path of a brand new beginning. You've had to leave something, someone behind, and it was difficult for you to do that. It probably took some time. And as you've gone along on this new beginning, I think there's also been maybe problems or obstacles that have come on your way, along your way, but you've kept your heart open as you can. Not fully open, but it's like a window to your heart is open, and you've tried to protect that brand new beginning. You're like, no, I'm going in this direction now. I am moving away from the past. I am moving away from the old. I'm focusing on the new. I'm opening my heart to new opportunities, new people, new places. That's been very much in your eyesight, but then you're also aware that you are moving into somewhat of an unknown. Not easy, Virgo, not easy. If you've got other people that I'm getting these other energies or things in your external environment that have like either tried to slow you down, or there've been obstacles, or they've been threatening to pull you back into where you were before, and you were like, no, no, no. You kept your heart open, you've moved forward, you're very much focused on the new. Even though you have to go through this period, or it's quite murky period of unknown, which might actually be quite uncomfortable, which suggests that what you were moving away from may have been quite toxic, which might give us a clue to why the devil is appearing here in the near future. But we will clarify that. I don't know if that's your energy or someone else's energy, because you're actually looking quite optimistic here. You're being quite brave, actually, just knowingly stepping into the void that is the moon. Let's clarify. Let's get a bit more information on that. Show me the moon, please. The current energies. Oh, the King of Cups. Heart opens even more. The Five of Swords, but not without a little bit of a struggle, though. You're struggling to keep that heart space open, aren't you? Because well, it's not surprising, Virgo. It seems like you're going through a lot here. You've already had a battle just to get to this new beginning, and now you're at this new beginning and you don't really know what's going on. But there's a struggle, but what emerges from that struggle is actually your heart space starts to grow. So I believe that there probably is another energy involved here that's introducing this kind of conflict. It's kind of challenging at least some your emotional resilience, but each time you're just kind of flourishing from it. I mean, these are kind of like positive challenges under the King, or maybe you're taking through some of the past hurts that you've had, but it's all contributing to your emotional security. You're keeping strong there, Virgo. There is or this is a person. Maybe there's a King of Cups here that's kind of unsettling you. Let's see, I'm just going to clarify that devil. Go straight to the devil here. Right, we've got, oh, the King of Wands. Yeah, this is another energy. And we have the Five of Pentacles. Right, so there's a fear and lack about repeating mistakes, around giving more than you receive. Is kind of what I'm getting. I just want to get another one on that Five of Wands. I think it's linked to that. Yeah, the Four of Cups. There's something in your energy field at the moment, or another energy in your field that isn't what it seems. That's what I'm getting. I think you might be doing a bit of projecting here. There's something distorted in your own energy. So it's like while you've been kind of following along, focusing on your brand new beginning, something or someone else has come into your energy field, into your periphery, and it stirred up a whole load of stuff. And I think you were about ready to give them the boot. But through this, you're actually being directly challenged to exercise some of the, I'm trying to word this right now. Some of the lessons you learned from the past, you're now being challenged to enforce some of those lessons. That's what I'm getting. So like, for example, if you were impatient in the past, you've now met another energy that's kind of making you exercise patience. Not exactly that, that's not what I'm saying, but that's kind of what it is. You're being met with another energy here that's kind of like kicking up loads of dust for you in your journey. Leo has a similar reading, so if you've got any strong Leo placements, I would suggest checking that reading as well. I'm just going to clarify the Five of Pentacles there. Why the Five of Pentacles? Why the Five of Pentacles? The Eight of Pentacles. Right, I think that this might be a person, that could be the person that you're trying to move away from, or there might be somebody that reminds you of the person that you moved away from. So you're just kind of throwing kind of devil shade at them at the moment. And they're very passionate though. They're coming passionate, strong. This is a very confident person. Has like leadership skills, quite a I don't want to say demanding presence, not commanding presence. They have a commanding presence. But underneath here, underneath that energy that they're carrying, now I'm not sure. We're going to clarify further in a minute. I don't know if you're projecting a sense of lack onto them, or they are lacking in themselves. With the Eight of Pentacles being here, it's showing me that some work has been done on them becoming who they are. Or you're kind of working hard to find fault with this person, but it's showing an unhealthy attachment. So this is probably mirroring an attachment you might have had in the past. So it's either the same person or it's a new person. The attachment that you're forming to them is quite similar. That's kind of a repeating pattern for you, which is why you'd now be in the world. The world does kind of represent repeating patterns sometimes. I'm just going to get and clarify though. I want to get a little bit more information on this situation, especially this energy over here, because at the moment it's kind of blurry. There's a bit, some distortions there caused by the devil energy. Or it could just simply be you dealing with a Capricorn or a Leo. Okay, right. If we please clarify the Page of Cups in the recent past, please. Page of Cups. Okay, this one wants to come out. It is the Chariot. Yeah, so you were like going forward with your heart open there. Ten of Pentacles. You're working on your stability. Oh, we've got the Page of Cups clarifying the Page of Cups. Yeah, you were really open to moving forward into a new future here that is more stable than the one that you just left. Okay, can we please clarify the World? And that's quite cut and dry. Show me. You've shown me that, Virgo, where you're going, and you're going with your heart open, with your cup full of love. Right, can you clarify the World, please? Yeah, there's hope here. 10 of Cups, the 8 of Wands, and the 9 of Swords. Yeah, now you're showing me the pain. This is all about how you view connections. This is about how you have been treated in the past, how you've reacted to things in the past, how you've let other energies get on top of you. Because you're showing me like you being very mentally stressed, and there being a lot of back and forth in communication with another energy. Could possibly be this energy here in the future, the King of Wands. Can you show me the 7 of Wands here, please? 7 of Wands. And it's just kind of like, there's a 10 of Cups. It's like completion. It's like almost like I've rinsed dry everything emotionally I can get from this experience. I'm moving on now. Okay, let's clarify the 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands. For the Lovers, yeah, you left another connection in the past. The 6 of Wands and the Sun. Oh gosh. So that got me in the heart there. You thought this person, the one that you left, was the love of your life. I don't mean to laugh, but I'm not laughing at you, I'm laughing at the situation, or at least the way I just worded that. You really had a lot of hope for this connection that you've just left in the past. You're happy, you're clear on where you were going, at a sense of direction, you're really proud of them, the connection was super strong, and all of a sudden you have to cut them off. Something happened that kind of messed up your head. I think it's almost something like, because you two were so connected and then it just almost suddenly fell apart. It seems like it was very sudden, but you just suddenly had to block them off. I don't know what happened. Something happened. It really, really affected the way you look at relationships. Almost like, do you trust this person? Like, how do you trust anyone again for something that looks so perfect? Because it's a perfect energy. You were super aligned with whoever it was in the past, but then you suddenly cut them off. So I don't know what happened. That'll be different for all of you. There was a lot of back and forth. So it wasn't a clean separation, you out the door. I think it might have been on again, off again, on and again, off again, or you were trying to get it back. There was lots of kind of like negotiating or something like that. And I think that just eventually you're just like, I've had enough, I'm gone, I'm going for a brand new beginning, I'm going to heal my heart, because your heart space is showing me as a page. You're not King of Cups, you don't get to King of Cups to in the present position, but in the past you were like, you take little page heart, so it's almost like you're taking what's left of your trust, of your openness to others, of your emotions, and you move along into something more stable. There's an instability here. Seems like you've got a lot of words, Virgo, but not much action at all from whoever this was. Okay, can we please clarify the moon in the present energies, please, and the moon in the current energies? Yeah, we've got the Nine of Pentacles. So yeah, you're flying solo, at least at the minute. We've got the Devil again. Okay, this is giving us some clues. And the Page of Pentacles. So here you are, you have moved into your brand new beginning, you're feeling really good and independent and strong within yourself. However, you're still recognizing there is an attachment to that past energy. While you're remaining hope for new, you're remaining hope for someone new, but that energy is still there, and it's causing a bit of doubt in your ability to trust something new, but also whether or not you probably question yourself, am I doing the right thing? But you're still kind of holding on to that. Ooh, hang on, both. Oh, Queen of Wands. It's about attracting in new energies, attracting in what you want. Will you even recognise what you want if it crossed your path? That's kind of what it is. I think some of you may have had new offers, but you've said no because you're just afraid of what happened back there might happen again. Right, okay, can we clarify the King of Cups, please? The King of Cups. And the Magician. The Four of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. Yeah, despite all of this, your desire for partnership hasn't really left you. For more stability, a stable partnership hasn't left you. Again, there's still some hanging on going on to what's happened in the past. Some of you, it might be the person themselves. I don't know. I'm getting more like hanging on to what happened here, the good times. You want that with someone new, there's still hope for that, but the Devil here, you're still kind of carrying a little bit of distrust. So again, I don't know if this is a new person you're distrusting to remind you of what happened back there, or it is that person. We will find out when we get there. Right, can we clarify the Five of Wands, please? So we've got an extra card here. I'm just going to clarify the 5. I won't clarify the 4. Don't really need to do that. Alright, 5, please. Yeah, the Hanged Man. Is that Hangman in reverse? Oh, yeah, the Fool, which is your new beginning, and the 7 of Swords. So, yeah, hang on one second. Yeah. This is about your ability to spot the red flags going forward, because you didn't see them back there. It's like perfect, everything's perfect, then boom, out of nowhere this person does a 180 on you, and now there's a sense of not only trusting other people, now just trusting yourself, trusting your brand new beginning. You're ready to go though, so I think what you did, you may not have paused, or there's a feeling at least you feel you may have jumped in too soon. I don't think you have. You seem to be managing things quite well here, albeit the energy from the past situation still lingering you and creating those feelings of like distrust that is kind of clashing in with your hope as well. It's like you hope for something new, but you also distrust something new. It's where your Hangman's kind of in reverse. It's like a little bit more time needed, and that's why you're probably under in the moon energy at the moment. It's kind of forcing you to stay still. So every time you throw yourself forward, say you may have had a couple of dates and just thought, I'm going to go for it. You've done it before you were ready. And then it may have like triggered all this stuff up again. Can I trust anyone? Or is what they're doing right? You're questioning yourself as you're going along. Okay, oh, sorry, wrong deck. Right, I want to clarify the near future position, please. Wrong deck again. What is going on with me, Virgo? Okay, right. Got the Magician under this deck as well. You're still determined to move forward. Nothing's still stopping you. You're still manifesting. You're trying to, be observant, I guess. There's an observance to this. But all the time you're coming more and more into your heart space, which is good. You're trying to follow with your heart. But you still have a lot of pentacle energy, which is form, of pentacle energy or residue from this past situation. Oh, we almost lost the sun there. Oh, you can't think you can see it down there anyway. Right, keen, super keen to clarify this devil card. Please clarify the devil. Clarify the devil in the future, please. Clarify the devil. Oh, the Two of Cups. Yeah, this is a connection. The Knave of Chalices. Their hearts kind of mirroring yours. And the Four. This is a new person. This is a new person coming into your periphery. It's not the old energy. This is all new. So it's a connection here. Two of Cups. Knave of Chalices, that's like a new beginning, an emotional new beginning. It's just been put forth in action. Or it could be someone coming forth with an apology, wanting a brand new beginning with you. That could be one of the cohorts of Virgos, because they're also showing me the Fool, something new. So it could be this other person actually from the past coming back saying I've changed, or it's a brand new person. Let's clarify the King of Wands. I think that's going to give us a bit of a clue. King of Wands, please. Why is the King of Wands here? Why is the King of Wands here? The Chariot. Okay. You had the Chariot as well, didn't you? Yeah, up here in the beginning. Four of Chalices and King of Pentacles. Yeah, if this is the past person coming back, they're not stable still. They can't promise you the stability that you need up here. They're kind of, they have the opportunities to, they're well aware that they could, they know what they need to do to be more stable, but they seem to want to be driving towards you quite quickly anyway. Or, if this isn't the past person, you're the one feeling unstable towards this new energy because you don't trust it because of what's gone on in the past. Can we clarify the Five of Pentacles here? Let's clarify the Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles. Oop. The Emperor. The Ten of Swords and the Knave of Swords. Yeah, I think this is the old person coming back round, because the Ten of Swords is indicating an ending, but in this card, just make sure you can see it because I do get a bit of a glare on here. She's actually holding a phoenix, if you can see. So it's like in this deck, she wants to revive something old, something that was previously dead, coming towards you quite quickly with the Knave of Swords, which is the Knight of Swords. And the Emperor. So whoever this is, I mean, the Emperor is usually quite a steady, well-grounded energy, but I think this is just giving me some characteristics of this person. This is somebody who, again, with the King of Wands, this is somebody who shows leadership skills. Someone might be quite forceful. I don't mean that in a bad way, like they're going to come and try and grab you or anything. It's or try and persuade you, although they might try and do that. They're kind of grounded energy, but not in a way that you need. They're quite stubborn in a way. So they might be persistent. We'll just clarify that Eight of Pentacles. I know I didn't clarify the Four over there, but I need more information here. Eight of Pentacles, please. Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, the Six of Cups. Yeah, it's the other person. The Seven of Wands. You showed me the Seven of Wands under here, didn't you? Yeah, they know and justice. Yeah, they're trying to come in and right a wrong because they know you blocked them out of your life, Virgo. They want to re-establish that connection. Probably miss you. They're going to work very hard at trying to re-establish that connection. Doesn't say here which way you're going to go. Just this is purely telling me what their intent is towards you. And you don't see this coming at all. You don't see this coming at all. This person wants a brand new beginning with you. But you have grown quite a lot since they last saw you. So I don't know how that's going to go down. They have done some growing, but they're still showing me lack in the energy. Whether it means they're going to come in slow, but no. Because I'm not seeing your response to it because I don't think this has happened yet for most of you. And you're not seeing it coming at all. But I do know it's going to take you by surprise. I think that their intention is sincere, but again, their ability to deliver is going to be, it's just going to end up repeating what you did in the past. Because underneath the surface is actually quite good energy. It's quite nice. It shows, I mean, I'm seeing the Emperor here. I'm seeing the Ten of Swords, but in the kind of positive, I want to revive it. But we have the Four of Cups here, which means that they're perfectly aware of what they need to work on within themselves, but they've not done it. They've just thought, oh, do you know what? I miss Virgo. I'm just going to go back anyway. Maybe I can heal with Virgo. No, it doesn't work like that, because you just end up back in Nine of Swords. Interesting. Right, I'm going to get some universal advice on this for you, Virgo, because this is going to be a bit of a challenge. Especially because it looks like it was hard for you to move on for this person. It was quite the process to move on from this person, and they're popping up again. Popping up again. But their energy is still distorted. It's coming from an unhealthy place. I think they just want you back because they miss you, they love you still, they still want the connection, but it's the work that they need to do on themselves that needs to be done for this connection to be successful. Now, I'm not telling you what to do, Virgo. If you want to still work on it with this person, then you go ahead and work on it with this person. I'm not seeing that outcome on that either way. Maybe the universe has something for you on that, but just a word from the wise is expect some of the old problems to return. They have tried to work on it though. The Eight of Pentacles is here. They have tried to work on it. So it might be worth hearing them out, Virgo. But there is still an unhealthy attachment attached to this energy. That's what I'm saying. Okay, can I get some advice for Virgo, please? Can I get some advice? Universal advice for Virgo, please. We've got the Six of Arrows, we have Guardian, which is death, and then we have the Seven of Vessels, which is like confusion, options, things like that. Yeah, I think the collective splits here. I think some of you accept them back. I think some of that you move on to someone new. So it's actually showing me the split here in the Seven of Vessels, right? Seven Cups. So you've got the Six of Arrows again, which is this moving on energy. So that's why I believe a lot of the collectives are moving on, and death, which is transformation. But death in this card, the death is this again. I need to make sure there's no glare here. So death is this skeletal figure, and he's the challenge you have to pass before you go off into the unknown here, which is this dark cave behind him. Almost representative of the moon, that dark cave, which is going off into the unknown. So actually I think a lot of you are probably going to move away from this and say, no, I don't want this. We're going to go back. I want to just carry on with my journey. But this is like the last obstacle. The Guardian here, the Guardian presents himself as the last obstacle before you really go down into the dark tunnel. And then here it's showing some confusion. So you're going to go back and forth on it a little bit. You're going to be a little bit open to this person. The advice is not to make any decisions while you feel mentally fogged. So if this person comes towards you with an offer, take some time still by yourself to think on it while you're not too embroiled in whatever drama they're bringing to your doorstep before you make a final decision. Ultimately, I'm seeing you moving away, but you're definitely moving in a new direction, regardless of this energy being present on the table anyway. Either they've turned themselves around and you go on a brand new beginning with them, or you just go solo. For now, anyway. All right, let's pull an animal spirit advice card for you. Sorry, that universal advice wasn't too helpful, but I think we've got two camps of Virgos here. I think half of you go back, half of you and stay with them, half of you move on. Okay. We get an animal spirit card for the Virgo collective, please. Virgo animal spirit, please. This one wants to come out. Okay. Patience. I was saying, stop, wait. Patience is the heron, which the heron actually in the Wildwood deck is the King of Cups, so it's about following your heart. Keep your heart open, go with your intuition and what you feel is the right thing to do. And in order to get in touch with your intuition, you have to kind of stay still, which requires a little bit of patience over the matter. And we had the Hangman in reverse back here, didn't we? A little warning of you moving into something new, or well, no, moving into a kind of conflict or a connection like this too fast. Create a place in nature's stillness and be renewed. Take time alone to find balance. This is that Hanged Man energy. Step confidently forward towards your purpose. Patience will bring the rewards. So when this person comes in, do not just jump straight into a thing with them. Just sit back, wait and see. Wait and see what they actually deliver for you. If their behaviours are changed, then maybe there is a hope to go forwards with them. Their behaviour has not changed, and they will quickly show you that if you just sit back and you don't do anything. Well, then you have your answer. And I think that that's kind of reflected in the Seven of Vessels, because here it's morning. It's morning, but it's still the Seven Cups. It's a choice, right? It's a choice. Okay, right, Virgo, I'm going to leave you reading there. Good luck with this situation and this person coming in, whatever it is they have to say to you. If this reading resonated with you today, please let me know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe, like and share this message with anyone who could benefit from hearing it. And I will see you in the next one, Virgo. Take care.